Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to our weekly Saturday Transformation and Consciousness series. Every week we'll have a different topic. So I hope you enjoy all of our topics and growing along with us as a community. So before we begin today, I'll just give you a bit of an insight on what we're going to cover today. First, we'll be taking Diksha or energy from the Great Compassionate Mind, which is the image to the left of me. After which, we're going to have a short meditation called Prana Kriya, and I'll instruct you on how to do that. Followed by our topic for the day. Our topic for the day will be the mind and how it affects us in our life, and how to break through the mind, break through the jail of the mind. So we're in for a wonderful Saturday morning. So you can look into the Great Compassionate Light. The Great Compassionate Light is the divine. All aspects of the divine, both in a form and formless, come from this light, come from this Great Compassionate Light. The Great Compassionate Light is the presence of the divine. When this presence of the divine is with you, everything in your life is smooth. Everything happens very, very easily. It's like living your entire life with a magic genie. So to take energy or blessings from this Great Compassionate Light, it's very, very simple. Simply look into the Great Compassionate Light and breathe in that light 7 times. Take 7 deep breaths. As you're breathing in this light, visualize the light entering into your heart and spreading to every cell in your body. And when you're ready, you can very gently open your eyes. So today, we're going to do a very simple meditation called Prana Kriya. Prana Kriya is a meditation that increases the energy in your body. This meditation is so simple yet so powerful. If practiced every morning, the energy that you carry throughout your entire day will be completely different. The experiences that you will attract and your responses to the experiences in your life will be very different because you will be interacting with your life in a different way, from a different place, from a different inner state. Our inner state is what determines the experiences in our life and also how we respond to the experiences in our life. So by doing this simple meditation every morning, you'll be shifting your inner state to a balanced place. You'll be increasing your energy and your awareness will shift, moving you into a higher state. From that higher state, your interaction with your life, your responses to the experiences in your life will be very different. So a simple act of practicing this meditation every day can completely change your life. It's a game changer. So for those of you who've never practiced Prana Kriya before, Prana Kriya has 3 hand positions. Prana Kriya 1, where your index finger touches the tip of your thumb. Prana Kriya 2, where your index finger touches the middle of your thumb. And Prana Kriya 3, where your index finger touches the base of your thumb. So that's 1, 2, 3. You can sit in a comfortable position with your back straight. You can sit either in a chair or on the floor, cross-legged, whatever's comfortable for you, so long as your back is straight. It's important that your back is straight when you do this meditation because you want the energy to flow well in your body. In order for that energy to flow up, your back needs to be straight, needs to be aligned. So we'll begin. Prana Kriya 1. You can gently close your eyes. Sit with your back straight. Take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Deeply inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Prana Kriya 2. Your index finger touches the middle of your thumb. Take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Prana Kriya 3. Your index finger touches the base of your thumb. Take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move your awareness to your breathing. Don't try to change it. Just watch it. Just observe your breathing. Your breath is a reflection of your inner world. A reflection of your inner state. If you're ever not sure about how you're feeling inside, simply look at your breath. Gently move your awareness to the center of your chest. And connect with the great compassionate light in your heart. And ask the great compassionate light to move all of your family members, your friends, your colleagues, your neighbors into a deep state of awareness. Ask the great compassionate light to completely silence their mind. When you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. So today's topic is the mind and perceptions. See, the mind is a very, very tricky thing. Actually, 80% of the suffering in our life, of the problems, the issues in our life, come from the mind. The mind is a very, very tricky thing. See, our perception alone determines how we feel, how we respond to different experiences in our life, as well as how we interact with different people in our life. Because all of our ideas, what we call conditioning, all of our conditioning is coming from many different places in our life. And this is what colors our perception. If your parents told you growing up that if you were not intelligent and you didn't go to college, that you wouldn't be able to get a job because you wouldn't be able to have the proper education and you would be useless, then this colors your perception. I'm only intelligent. I can only get a job if I have a degree. If growing up, your parents told you that people from different cultural backgrounds, people of different religions, people of different races were different than you, then this would color your perception. If your parents told you that people who were wealthy or people who were poor were very different, then this would color your perception. If you went to school and you studied science and you were told that everything has a scientific answer, then this would color your perception. And then you got older and you started to watch TV, television, radio, internet, and whatever the media was telling you, whatever people were talking about on social media, on Facebook and Twitter, whatever rants they did for the day, it colored your perception. You all know what I mean. Every 2 days, somebody puts up some Facebook rant about something or another, or on Twitter, or Instagram. Everything that we see and we hear is coloring our perception. It's a different pair of glasses that we're putting on and coloring our perception, a different shade. We maybe went to church or some religious or spiritual movement, and again, we were taught this is right and this is wrong. Some people were taught money or wealth is bad, and then they want to leave all their money, and then they're broke. Or they want to leave the world. They don't want to live in a house anymore. They want to live in the forest. And then they're very uncomfortable when it rains or snows. Everything that you know is coming from somewhere else. It is an idea that you picked up along the way. Everything that you identify with, everything that you believe to be your identity has actually come from somewhere else. We have never had a single original thought because all thoughts have already existed in the thought sphere, in the universe. It's like saying there's new water on the planet. There's no new water. It's the same moisture evaporating, going into the clouds and raining again. If you can truly see this at a deep level, see, I know that you all understand my words. You understand what it is that I'm saying. But you must have an experience of this in your life. When an experience occurs, it shifts the brain. When your brain shifts, your life will change. Because you will be living and operating from a higher state of consciousness where every time a thought comes to you, you will be 100% clear that it is just a thought. You will be 100% clear that it is just a thought. That it's not my thought. It is simply a thought in the thought sphere, a thought in the universe that is flowing through the mind. See, right now we're so attached to every thought that comes to us. We think it's ours. We want to take ownership of it. It's mine. It's my thought. I own it. It started with me. It belongs to me. But such a thing doesn't exist. Such a thing doesn't exist. Every thought has already existed in the thought sphere. So why is this important? It's important because if you look carefully, you'll see every time you've ever had a conflict or a fight with someone, every time you disagreed with someone, it's because two ideas were fighting against one another. People do not fight. Organizations do not fight. Cities do not fight. Countries do not fight. Religions do not fight. Ideas fight one another. The idea that I am right and you are wrong. Mine is better than yours. I know more than you. I'm smarter than you. You have it wrong, I have it right. People do not fight. Ideas fight. And because we are so attached to these ideas, because we're holding on to them so tight, and we refuse to let go of them, they cause us so much pain, so much suffering. It's the reason why there's so much violence in the world, why there's so much war. Because we're bound, we're jailed by the mind. We have an idea, we get stuck to that idea, and we can't let it go. No, it has to be this, it has to be this, it has to be this. We become obsessed with it. We're not able to say, you know what, if this isn't working for me or this isn't making me happy, I need to move on. I'll give you a simple example. Someone's working at a job. They're not happy at the job. But then all these thoughts and ideas come in. Well, I should be tenacious. I shouldn't give up. It won't look good if I leave and go from one thing to the next. All these ideas of fear come in. And we've convinced ourselves now that we should stay. People do the same thing in relationships where they're unhappy. The thought comes in, oh, but I don't want to be alone. I don't want to start again. You live in a place, the roof is falling down on you. Maybe there's mold growing in the corner. Maybe your neighbors are very noisy. Maybe the neighborhood is dangerous. But still, you won't leave. Maybe the energy around you is not good. But still, you won't leave. Once we have an idea, we become so attached to it. There's so many people, they have an idea about themselves. I am wealthy. Then when they lose their wealth, they become very unhappy. Some of them even take their life because of a simple idea that this is who I am, this identity. It's coming from the mind. The whole idea of an identity, that we have to be individual from one another, is all from the mind. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm simply saying, see that you are in jail. See that you're jailed by this mind. And ask the divine to help you experience this at a deep level in your life. It takes so much energy and so much awareness to see one single conditioning, one single idea that is making use in our life. You're married to someone or dating someone, and they look at someone else or they talk to someone else or hug someone else, immediately you feel jealous. Oh, they like this person better than me. That insecurity starts to come up. It's simply an idea. Then maybe this person likes them more than me. Maybe they're better looking than me. Smarter than me, wealthier than me, more interesting than me, more funnier than me, taller than me, shorter than me, skinnier than me, fatter than me, whatever. Their cheeks are rosier than me. Everything in our life that we think and feel is coming from an idea. If you can see this, 80% of the issues and problems and suffering in your life will completely dissolve. If you can really see this at a deep level, in the moment when it's happening. It's the reason why we judge people. We go in the workplace, we say, this colleague isn't a good colleague because they're not pulling their weight. That's an idea. My boss is not a good boss because they're not supporting me enough. That's an idea. My husband or wife is not a good husband or wife because they're not doing XYZ. They're not supporting me enough. They're not asking me how I am. They're not giving me enough attention. They're not there when I need them. They're not cleaning up behind themselves. They're not saving money. They didn't remember my birthday. Whatever it is, there's a million and one different things. There's a million and one ideas that imprison us. You have to contemplate on these ideas. When you feel angry and you feel upset or you feel hurt or you feel distressed, any negative emotion, you must look and see what idea is the foundation of this unhappiness. What is the root cause of me feeling this way? How do I really think and feel about this? What idea is imprisoning me? Maybe you had a parent and you're always fighting with them, you're always unhappy. And the idea is that, you know what, this person's always criticizing me, they feel like I'm not good enough. That idea is the prison, that's the story of the mind. It is these stories that imprison us. If you have any questions about this, you can put them in the chat. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions about the topic today, the mind, perception, conditioning, or about the meditation that we did. So, how does the great compassionate light come to play in all of this? See, although every week we speak on a different topic, for you to truly have the experience in your life of this topic, for it to truly transform you in consciousness, you have to have a bond with the divine. Without it, it'll just go in one ear and come out the other. The experience will not come to you. See, you can learn teachings anywhere. You can do meditations anywhere. But to truly shift in consciousness, to truly move into a higher state of consciousness, and to have these deeper experiences, you have to have a bond with your divine, because it's the divine that gives these experiences, these higher states, these states of immense energy, immense quiet, immense calm. A bond so deep that anything you ask the divine for, it just happens. You should be able to close your eyes and ask for what you want, and it should just happen just like that. If it's not happening, then you know you need to improve your bond with the divine. And it's very simple. To improve your bond, all you have to do is take 7 minutes every day and connect with the great compassionate light in your heart. And ask the great compassionate light to be fully present with you, to spread to all the cells in your body, and to enter into the hearts of your family members and do the same. Visualize them one by one and see it entering into their heart. You have the power to do this. You each have immense power, because the divine is alive inside of you and the divine has the power. You have to tap into that limitless power. It's not that you have the power, it's that the divine inside of you has that limitless power. The divine inside of you has infinite power and can do anything. You simply have to tap into that, connect to that, awaken that. And your divine can do anything for you and for anyone else. So you can all close your eyes now. Move your awareness to the center of your chest. And visualize the great compassionate light entering into your heart. And ask the great compassionate light to fully awaken in your heart. To speak through you, listen through your ears, see through your eyes, love through your heart. And to move you into a deep state of awareness. Where you can see your conditioning. Where you can see your ideas as they're coming to you, as they're flowing to you in your life. This can only happen with a deep awareness. Ask the divine to completely quiet your mind, to silence your mind. And ask your divine to heal your heart and to heal the hearts of all of your family members, friends, colleagues, and neighbors. Now I'd like you to visualize the world, the globe, and visualize a bright golden light flowing across the entire circumference of this globe and deeply penetrating this globe and entering into the hearts of each and every person in the world. Ask the great compassionate light to enter into the hearts of mankind. To shift man's consciousness. To move everyone in the world into a higher state of awareness. To pray the governments across the world all move into a higher state of awareness. Because who are they? They are just people like you and me. Pray that every man, woman, and child in the world move into a deeply silence and awareness of themselves. Now take a moment and ask the great compassionate light to move all of the people of the Golden Age movement across the USA into a deep state of awareness. To move them into witnessing consciousness. Witnessing consciousness is a deep state of awareness whereby you are no longer bound by the mind. You are no longer imprisoned by the mind. Thank you all for joining me today for our Transformation and Consciousness series. I hope you tune in next week, Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, or watch one of our other videos on youtube.com/goldenageny. If you'd like to leave a donation, you're welcome to do so at paypal.me/Aditi Rewa. I'll enter it into the comments. Have a wonderful day.